Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton and I'm going to channel for you today. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame. I always welcome your thoughts, your insights on what it's like to live there on planet Earth as a human being. You can speak to me at any time. And please know that the lines of communication between us are always open. There is no real separation between us. That is an illusion. I know that you face challenges there on Earth that we do not face here in the non-physical. And I always want you all to know that you have help and that we care. It is true that we have to allow you to have your experiences and to go through your pain and your suffering. But it doesn't mean that we are ignoring you during those times when you've hit rock bottom, when you're at that moment of despair. We are there with you, sending you love, healing, and compassion. And we are listening. Now, I have given you the tool of the violet flame to use to help yourselves. And I want you to know that it's always available to each and every one of you. You don't need a special certificate to access or use the violet flame. And it is my goal that you see yourself as being equal to me and equal to every other human being on your planet. That way you will know that you are worthy of receiving help and that you have just as much access to the violet flame as anyone else. who may seem more spiritually awake than you sometimes feel. You are spiritually awake because you are receiving this message. And it is time for you to recognize that you have access to so much more. You have access to the entirety of the non-physical. And sometimes, while in the pit of despair, you open up and you receive. And that is how everything serves you. That is why it is allowed to exist as it is. Some of you plan a life for yourselves where you know there will be loss, there will be pain, and there will be suffering. And you plan it that way for yourselves because you know you will then be likely to hit rock bottom, to be in the pit of despair, and to open up the floodgates to the non-physical. And you will in a moment let in all that you have asked for throughout that entire lifetime. And you will have an experience that you couldn't have otherwise had. And your story will inspire others, especially those who have felt pit of despair adjacent for a long time, or who have already plummeted into it and are looking for a way out. Everyone has equal access, but not everyone knows that. Everyone is as worthy as everyone else. And if you really want to be of service to others, you will see them that way, and you will tell them that you know it to be true. Because ultimately, you also want to see everyone else as having equal access to all that they are and all that they think they need, just as we do in the higher realms. And yes, you can also tell people of the tool that you have discovered called the violet flame. And you can tell them that it has worked for you at times and it might work for them. And then you will feel like the Ascended Master that you really are, because you will be telling people what I am telling you from the realm of the Ascended Masters right now. I am Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame. Figured it was going to be him today. Hello, everyone. Namaste. Many blessings to you and yours. I hope you're doing well. I've got Kalyandra here at my feet. I just fed her, so she's very happy. Please do subscribe to the YouTube if that's where you're watching. If you're watching somewhere else like Instagram, I'll be back posting on Facebook, posting the videos again. I'm actually talking to one of my clients right now about the possibility of her doing that for me, creating more content for those platforms, as well as shorts for YouTube, because I haven't really been taking the time to do that myself. Let's see. Coming up, I have Making Contact with ETs. That's my big course I have coming up on the 13th. So it's the 13th, the 27th. No, the 13th, the 20th, and then the 27th. 1 hour per week on Zoom. If you can't make it live to any of them, don't worry. You get the recordings sent afterwards via email by my assistant, and then you can always catch up that way, but you can show up live, camera on, camera off, up to you. Ask questions. There will be processes, exercises, and a lot of lecturing on my part and some channeling by me of ETs. So that will help you too. But that's coming up soon at danielscranton.com/making contact, and there's a link down below. On YouTube, if that's where you are watching, there's the book Channeling Archangel Michael, The 7 Signs of Humanity's Ascension, still on Amazon, still all in all 4 formats. And we are still working on getting the children's book done. It's done, it's just not published. We're just still working on the self-publishing piece and making sure that it looks right, and we have it on the right platform and everything. So that's what's going on with us. Talea was out a lot yesterday. My wife and daughter were out most of the day. I saw them not until like 6 something, close to 7. And then she had gone to Time Zone, the arcade, and she had gotten a Mufasa doll and another toy. And she was once again, very receptive to my stories last night, which was such a nice thing for me to have that audience to say, oh, I like the way you tell a story as I make them up. And yeah, she just keeps growing. She's out with her grandmother again today, and my wife too. And they're having a ball, I'm sure. So that's what's going on in our lives here. Nothing else new to report. I always have more stuff in the description on YouTube for you to click, pay whatever you want. Oh, there's a 50% off sale going on right now too at danielscranton.com/session to get a private session where I channel for you. Use the code LOVE, LOVE, type it in, press apply. If you're on your phone, make sure you scroll down after you do that, because you won't see it applied until you do. But it is always applied as long as the code's active. But it is active right now as I make this video, and you get a 20, 40, 60, or 80-minute session. I think the wait is around 6.5 months. Maybe somebody did just book one for August 4th, so that was 6 months. 6-month wait is better than years, which is what it is for Paul Selig, I've been told. And I'm sure others as well. I mean, I've looked into getting a session with Bashar. I've already had 3, but I would love to have more. And it sometimes seems impossible to get sessions with other people. So I don't think the 6-month wait is all that terrible for me, for you guys to get to me. And I'm going to go now and eat something before my next client. I hope you all enjoyed that video and you like it and you comment on it and you share it. And I'll be back here tomorrow making another one. I love you all. Thanks. Many blessings. Take care. See you soon. I love you guys. Bye.